welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about the new YouTube changes to their YouTube partner program, and I want to talk about my personal thoughts and opinions on this and just how I feel, because I know everyone keeps talking about it. You know, these changes are affecting a lot of people's channels, their revenue, and just people have a lot of opinions, and I just want to come and talk to you guys about mine. So basically, like I just said, YouTube changed their whole partner program. Sometime last week, they changed their eligibility requirements to get your videos monetized. And the whole monetization process had to be, you had to have 10,000 views and I think 1,000 subscribers. But now they changed it to you have to have 4,000 view hours as well as 1,000 subscribers to be eligible to have your videos monetized. But let me back up just a second real quick. Just for those who don't know, the YouTube Partner Program is out there and was created to allow creators to monetize their videos to get revenue. People would earn money from the ads that play in their videos. So once they do reach the monetized consent, they're allowed to get revenue from AdSense, and these ads just play throughout their video. They're allowed to pick and choose where they want ads to play, and from this they would receive, like I said, money from those ads, and that's how a lot of people get paid from YouTube, outside of like sponsorships and all that kind of stuff, other companies reaching out to you if they want you to promote their business. I was personally quite confused once they released their new changes and such, because like I was hearing a whole bunch of like other outlets saying different things. So once I actually did some research on this whole ordeal, I actually I know more about like what's going on and like what's happening with the YouTube platform. So I'm going to read a little bit of what was sent out and was now like the new rules for the YouTube Partner Program, and I'm gonna have the link below just in case you are not sure about the new changes and such. I will have the link so you can follow along of what I am reading on their site. So yeah, let me get started with that. So the article that was dropped reads, additional changes to the YouTube Partner Program to better protect creators. It says 2017 marks a rough year for many of you, with several issues affecting our community and the revenue earned from advertising through the YouTube Partner Program. Despite those issues, more creators than ever are earning a living on YouTube, with the number of channels making over 6 figures, up over 40% year over year. In 2018, a major focus for everyone at YouTube is protecting our creator ecosystem and ensuring your revenue is more stable. As Susan mentioned in December, we're making changes to address the issues that affected our community in 2017, so we can prevent bad actors from harming the inspiring and original creators around the world who make their living on YouTube. A big part of that effort will be strengthening our requirements for monetization so spammers, impersonators, and other bad actors can't hurt our ecosystem and take advantage of you, while continuing to reward those who make their own platform great. So basically what I get from that thus far is that like a lot of people or YouTube pages are recreating or maybe copying people's content from those pages who have like thousands of subscribers, even millions of subscribers, and ridiculous amount of views. They feel some type of way because their content is being just copied and they're getting views from it when that content does not belong to them. So of course a lot of people are like getting upset that people are just stealing their content and not giving them any sort of okay from the main creator. So of course YouTube fraud is not cool. So I guess one of their changes was to help out this whole like YouTube fraud, like I just said. So I will continue reading. It says, back in April of 2017, we set a YPP eligibility requirement of 10,000 lifetime views While that threshold provided more information to determine whether a channel followed our community guidelines and policies, it's been clear over the last few months that we need a higher standard. Starting today, we are changing the eligibility requirements for monetization to 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. We've arrived at these new thresholds after a thorough analysis and conversations with creators like you. They will allow us to significantly improve our ability to identify creators who contribute positivity to the community and help drive more ad revenue to them. It says in parentheses, and away from bad actors. These high standards will also help us prevent potentially inappropriate videos from monetizing, which can hurt revenue for everyone. As you know, some people post, inappropriate videos, and that is not okay for YouTube because they have a rule where you cannot do that. But still, people continue to, of course, put up videos that are not okay to be put on YouTube, and they're getting paid for it. And that's why they're changing this. On February 20th, 2018, we'll also implement this threshold across existing channels on the platform to allow a 30-day grace period. On that date, channels with fewer than 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours will no longer be able to earn money on YouTube. When they reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, they'll be automatically reevaluated under strict criteria to ensure they will comply to our new policies. New channels will need to apply, and the application will be evaluated when they hit these milestones. These changes affect a significant number of channels. 99% of these affected were making less than $100 per year in the past year, with 90% earning less than $2.50 in last month. Any of these channels who no longer meet the threshold will be paid that they've already earned basis on our AdSense policy. After thoughtful consideration, we believe these are necessary promises to protect our community. Of course, size alone is not enough to determine whether a channel is suitable for monetization, so we'll continue to use signals like community strikes and other abuse flags to ensure we're protecting our creator community. So basically, they're just making it really hard for smaller channels and newer channels to I guess make it in the YouTube world is how I take it. They're also trying to put a stop to bigger channels or smaller channels that are copying content from other maybe bigger channels that are getting a lot of views, but also these little channels that are copying the content are getting a whole bunch of views, but it's copied material. It's not their own work, so they shouldn't be getting paid from it, is what they're trying to say. With the whole, AdSense program, a lot of people who have big channels, with all the people who were trying to make their, with all the smaller channels out there, their AdSense have went down because all these other smaller programs that just, got approved for monetization, I guess they feel like these smaller channels are taking away from their, revenue. So I guess a lot of people, or bigger channels and people get a lot of views and all that kind of stuff, were complaining to YouTube. So I feel like that's maybe why they made this big change. They keep saying they've heard comments and they've had conversations with other creators in the creator community for the bad actors, quote unquote, people who are imitating their videos and copying them and just posting them to their site. Hopefully this will help. No one wants their content copied. Personally, I feel like a lot of people who were getting revenue from their content and videos are just, sending a whole bunch of complaints into YouTube and telling them, look, my money, my checks have been decreasing over this past year. Well, that's what the email said. YouTube was getting a whole bunch of complaints and comments from bigger creators saying that, their checks are dropping and they aren't too happy about it. So they feel like a whole bunch of these like smaller creators, and people don't get as many views, but they are getting revenue from YouTube, are taking, you know, their money basically, because, you know, so many people are out there like trying to make a YouTube channel and put videos in and all that kind of stuff. So basically YouTube heard them, they met their demands, and they're like, okay, so we'll just make it really hard for smaller YouTubers to get paid. And essentially that's what they did. They're making it very hard, not hard, but like they just raised their stakes. Like I said, 4,000 view hours and 1,000 subscribers. That may be a lot to some smaller creators. But those who already met that are, you know, they're fine. They're chilling. They're not worried about anything because they're still getting paid. I honestly just feel like, you know, why stop other people from succeeding? Like, or not stop people from succeeding, but like making it really hard for them to get revenue if that's what they wanted. Because some people out there are making YouTube channels just to get revenue, just get paid from YouTube. Because they hear people are doing so successful and, you know, making thousands, millions of money just from YouTube. So, you know, why wouldn't I want to do that? So I feel like them raising the stakes probably made a lot of people mad. But, you know, those bigger creators are happy because, you know, that was their demand. They didn't want all these other smaller channels to be taken away from their money. You know, people don't like to be messed with when it comes to money. So that's how I feel about this whole thing. But unfortunately, for those people who have not reached the 4,000 view hours and the 1,000 subscribers, they will be taken from this program, which, you know, means you won't be getting paid anymore. A lot of people are upset about this because a lot of people are making their money from YouTube. They're putting out their videos, they're taking their time out their day to make YouTube videos, but they aren't going to get paid for this anymore. So this new change can be discouraging, which I've heard it is to a lot of YouTubers. But some people, like I've spoke to one of my friends who is in the YouTube business as well. She's not letting this discourage her. She didn't start YouTube to make money, and neither did I. I just did this as a little hobby on the side. Like, I think I have an interesting life and I want to share that with you guys. That's just like what I like to do. Like, I like just, like I said, creating things, doing new things, putting things together, just showing you guys a day in the life of Shekinah Payne. I had no intentions of making money. I just like doing this. I like talking in front of a camera. I've always wanted to be a model, so I feel like, you know, doing my hair, my makeup, looking good on camera, that's just another thing that comes with modeling. Having confidence in yourself, I feel like this is another way to build confidence, I guess. Like, sometimes I'm not all that confident in myself, and I feel like, you know, talking in front of camera, make myself look good, all that kind of stuff builds confidence. And I do feel like I need that. I do feel like I need that sometimes. I feel like everyone does. Like, we aren't perfect, and I know I'm not, but I feel like this outlet just really helps that. I always have like things like in my ideas and like thoughts just like formulating in my head, so I plan to express that through my YouTube channel, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, personally, like, I just love making people laugh, and like hopefully like my personality has come across that way, as I'm just this goofy person, because I am. And like, you know, sometimes I can be a little camera shy, but like, that's really why I made YouTube. I just like making people laugh. I want people to see my everyday life. I want to help people. I want to give people reviews. I want to show people what I just found at the store, or, you know, these clothes I just bought, these shoes I got, like, oh my god, they're bought. Like, you know, I just want to share my life with you guys, like make you laugh, like get to know somebody. You can get to know me. Like, I just thought YouTube is a cool like outlet, like another outlet, like social media, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Like, I just thought it was cool, and that's why I started my YouTube channel. So even though their new requirement is very high, their numbers are very high, I'm going to continue making videos because that's what I enjoy doing. I also kind of feel like it sucks for those people who are trying to strive to meet 10,000 views to get their channel monetized, because 10,000 views, that's a huge milestone. Like, things like this where you have to reach milestones to get to like the next level, or like even like playing games and such, like you accomplish this level to move on, you accomplish this level to move on to this new level or something, you do all these things to reach this new level. I feel like getting 10,000 views is a milestone, getting this many subscribers is a milestone. Like, those things are like what people look forward to. But I feel like since they raise the stakes so high, like, it might be a little harder for people to achieve. Like, I mean, unless like you have like a huge fan base, like that's awesome, and like that'll probably be easy for you. But like people who don't, they just starting it just cause and to share themselves and express themselves, it might be a little harder to reach 4,000 view hours and 1,000 subscribers. And like I said, that might be a little discouraging for people who did want to do this as like a job maybe, but like it's just gonna take some time. And a lot of people, I've heard a lot of people say YouTube and their success did not come overnight. You know, it's a work in progress. Like pretty much everything in life is a work in progress. You're not just gonna get paid overnight, you're not gonna be famous overnight. It takes time, and if this is really what you want to do, you're gonna have to just put in time and effort into your channel and just watch it grow. Don't let it discourage you. Keep doing what you love, and thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Peace.